All right, we're officially live. Welcome to my live stream. So for today, we are going to be doing something a little bit not different, but it's going to be a live training. I'm just pulling up my notes here. Today I'm going to show you how to create an how to basically start your email list. So for those of you who haven't started an email list yet, you definitely need to jump on board because having an email list is like having your own place where you can reach your customers or potential customers at all times, right? Social media is kind of like our rented platforms, whereas having an email list can really help you get things going. So for today, I want to teach you how to create or start your email list using an app called Mailchimp. I'm just gonna hello, Kevon. How are you, crafty sis? Let me turn on. Let me just let my crafty sisters on Instagram know that I'm live here on YouTube because I don't want them to miss out. Let's see. Start. How many people on here now? Hello, Crafty Sister Gloria. How many people on here now already have started your email list? Let me know in the chat. I want to see what we have currently. And for the Crafty Sisters who are doing the holiday sales challenge, this is going to help you to complete day 3 and 4 if you haven't already done so. So it's going to be a good one, y'all. Let's see. Let's put this here. Go live. And I'm going to just put join me on YouTube. Hello, guys. Welcome to my live stream. Us on YouTube. And I'm going to put link in stories. And the reason why I'm just doing it on YouTube, Instagram is because it's going to be harder for you guys to see. It's easier for you to see if you join on YouTube. So this is for the crafty sisters who are looking to start their email list if you haven't done so already. Hello, Sugar and Stitch Designs. So I'm going to put this here. I'm pinning this here. IG, y'all know I can't leave y'all hanging. So I'm currently live on YouTube. Come over to YouTube. You'll be able to see the screen. I'm going to teach you today how to start your email list using Mailchimp. Okay, so come on over. Hello, CS Creations. So let's get into it, y'all. We're going to jump right into it because at 12 o'clock, I got to be off because I have a meeting with one of our crafty sisters. So, today's live, I'm basically going to teach you how to start your email list. So grab your notebooks, grab your pen to take your notes. I'll keep this live up on YouTube for a limited time for everybody, and then afterwards, after the limited time, is going to be just for the people that's members here on YouTube. Okay, so come through. Hello, crafty sis Tanya. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. So first things first, how to start your email list. The best way to start it is to have something like an opt-in. That's what it's called, right? That's what you're going to use to let people know what you have to offer, but kind of give them a little something. You can do the opt-in as something like a coupon code. You can do it as a freebie. For me, I recommend, especially if you're just starting, do it as a freebie. This is going to be something valuable that you can give to your customers or potential customers to be able to let them know what you have to offer, to kind of lead them to it's basically called a funnel. So how I can explain it is your opt-in freebie is what you're going to give them. So we're going to use Elf in the Shelf as an example. That's what we've been using in our challenge. But we're going to use, let's say you have an Elf in the Shelf kit, right? Where you're able to give to your customers. They're able to get this kit where all the things are laid out for them. All the setups for the elf is laid out for them, right? Let's say that's your main offer. So that's the main thing that you're selling. Your opt-in is going to be what you're going to offer to the people to let them know about your offer of the elf in the shelf, but to give them a little bit something. So an example of that could be 7 days of elf in the shelf setups, right? You're still giving value. You're still telling them what they can do for the 7 days, but at the end of the opt-in, you're going to also let them know, hey, I gave you this list, but if you want to make things easier for yourself, I have an entire kit that's going to help you do it. So that's the point of the opt-in. And that's the easiest way to kind of start your email list. Because again, you're still giving value. So you know for a fact that the people that's downloading your freebie, I can see the comments, but why it's taking so long? Okay. Can y'all see me again? Am I back? Mine is froze as well. Oh, goodness. Am I back, ladies? Can y'all see me now? Because I kind of tried to recalibrate a little bit. Yes. Okay. I see one yes. Now it's working. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Hello, Crafted by Carla B. All right, so y'all can see me now. Okay, so for the people that's just coming in, I was just mentioning that right now I'm about to show you pretty much how to start your email list using something called Mailchimp. The reason why I'm doing it on Mailchimp, of course, you can do this in several different ways. If you have a website already, you can start your email list right there on your website. There's other apps too that you can use or websites that you can use, but MailChimp is super user friendly and they have a free version too if you just want to kind of try it. Of course, all of the features aren't going to work on the free version, but it once you get, used to it or see if you like it, especially if you don't have a website. I have a website and I still use it because it's a great way of keeping um my email list all in one place so that it's easier to do my kind of like my email marketing campaigns. So let's get into it, y'all. I'm going to show you guys first things first how the site looks. So let's go here. And is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. Yes, this one. So I'm going to screen so you guys can see. Can you guys see the screen okay? Let me know. Drop in the comments if you guys can see the screen. Drop a yes for me so I can know. Good morning, ladies. Come to YouTube if you can. The view is better on YouTube, I promise. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So this is how the platform looks. I'm just gonna give you guys a short tour. You can pretty much use it for some of anything, right? You can use it to create landing pages. Here it'll show you all the different services that's available within Mailchimp. It has AI marketing tools, email marketing. You can even actually create a website on here as well. You can sell your products. You can integrate it to link to your current websites if you already have one. Um, there's templates in here for you to be able to easily create whatever it is you're trying to create. There's automations that you can set up because y'all already know when it comes to business, part of it is marketing and part of marketing is automations. It's going to be super hard for you if you're physically having to do everything versus having automation set up to where it does the work for you. So a lot of you guys probably are a part of my automation. So one of them is whenever a new person comes to my email list, they automatically get a workflow, right? They automatically get a 5-day sequence, just basically me telling them what it's all about, telling them about my community, telling them about what I have to offer, right? While also, letting them know. So automations is something that you can set up in here as well. You can even do SMS marketing if you want to get into text marketing and things like that. Of course, we talked about integrations here. So it has some of the most popular websites that you probably already use, like Facebook, Canva, Shopify, if you have a Shopify store, Wix, if you have a Wix store, I have Wix, Stripe, Square, all of those most popular sites you can integrate to be able to kind of have all the platforms working together. And then under resources, it's just different resources to give you information about how to utilize the site and things like that. And then, of course, with pricing, it gives you all of the different pricing plans. Again, you can start for free. So there's a free plan where you can start, but some of the features aren't available to be able to do on the free version. If you want to, if you're getting into actually using it, of course, eventually you would need to upgrade. And again, the more, not again, but the more email subscribers you get eventually, the more you're kind of going to have to upgrade. So this is good for a starter to start your email list. Eventually, of course, find whatever works best for you, because I don't see myself paying $300 a month for Mailchimp. That's crazy. I would rather, have something that's all in one. But to start off, $13 a month is great. $20 a month until you get. I think mine is actually even more than that now, because my email list is growing so fast. But yeah, for now, that's what I'm using. So again, I would recommend sign up for free. Signing up is super easy. Um, Once you click sign up, it's just going to ask for your basic information, like your basic business information and things like that. So we won't do the sign up part, but I'm going to show you how to use it. So before we get into that, does anybody have any questions about what I showed you so far? Look, I tried to do sign up, but I'm already signed up, so it didn't even let me do that. But any questions so far? Let me go here to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, no questions, no questions. Pretty straight to the point, straightforward. All right, so now let's get into actually creating our automation. Let me share my new screen. Hello, hello, Joy. So let me share the new screen. Let's get into doing the automation. So let's go to home, share. Let me know if you guys can see that screen okay. Let me know if you guys can see this okay. Me through this. Okay, I see one yes. One yes. Everybody else, can you guys see okay? Let me see two more yeses so I can make sure that I'm good to move on. Two more yeses. Okay, I see the two more yeses. All right. So when it comes to creating your opt-in, right? We already talked about having a freebie. I'm going to show you guys the freebie that I created to show you how it looks. This freebie can be some of anything, right? It could be a checklist. It could be a guide. It could be a coupon code. It could be whatever you want. It could be an ebook if you wanted to go all out, right? But I would recommend checklists, things like that. Things that don't make you go too much out of your way without giving away your actual product, right? You're giving some of it, but not all of it. So let me show you guys how that freebie looks. I should have probably did that first, and then I'm gonna show you how to upload it onto Mailchimp. Yeah. Let me know if you guys can see this. Let you guys can see this screen. Okay, I think I see a yes. All right. So this was a freebie that I created for my Elf in the Shelf um actual Elf in the Shelf kit. So the freebie again is just 7 days of Elf in the Shelf. It's just basically giving whoever wants it the ideas of what they can do for the Elf in the Shelf. And then, of course, like we talked about, at the end of it, you're going to let them know that you do have whatever you have that's connected to it. So in my case, it's going to be 12 ready to go setups along with the props, printables, everything. So they don't have to think too hard of creating the elf in the shelf. All they have to do is prop the elf up and make things easier. So in here, now normally I would have a link to where they can grab the elf in the shelf. That's what you want to do. You want to have a link to where they can actually grab it. But since I don't have that up on my website yet, and I just wanted to create this to be able to show y'all, I just put that is coming. But for in your case, you're gonna actually put what's here. You're gonna actually put what's available and add the link to that so that they're able to easily one click and be able to get it. Okay. So that's how the freebie looks. So let me go back here and share the screen. Go here. Bam. So once you do Mailchimp, this is basically how it looks, y'all. You're able to do your automations, website if you want to, landing page. You can do a creative assistant to where it'll help you do some of the things as well. You can do sign up forms and link it to your website as a pop up. So many different things. Of course, I want you to sign up and play around with it to see the different parts. Now, to actually start, you're just going to go to the home and you can either click on automations here or you can click on create. So I'm just going to click on create. And then I'm going to go to landing page. You can do regular email, automation, or landing page. I'm going to go to build landing page. Landing page name. And I've already done this, y'all, but I'm doing it again just to be able to show you guys. So landing page name, I'm going to put elf on a shelf. Freebie. I'm going to put freebie 2 because, I already have this in here. So I'm going to hit begin. Once you hit begin, it's going to take you to the screen of choosing templates, right? You can either choose template or you can build it from scratch. It's easier just to use one of the templates that's already here. Depending on what your goal is for whatever you're creating, then that would determine which template is best to go with. But again, you can edit these templates to be whatever you need them to be. So in this case, I'm just going to choose the first one, lead generation, because technically that's what it is. It's a lead generation of you creating your freebie. That's what you're going to use to get your leads of people who can potentially be interested in it. All right. So now I have my template that I can use. You can switch this up to be your colors, your brand, whatever you need it to be. So first things first is logo up here. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change the logo. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to click Creative Assistant. Hold on, y'all. I didn't mean to click that because that's it created. I'm going to do upload logo. And I already have some of the things in here because, again, I've done this already. So I'm just going to choose my logo with you. You're going to want to upload your logo from your computer. And then for this, you can change the image display size. I just want the logo small at the top right here. So I'm just going to use this little image tool thing to make it smaller. So I'm going to make it at around 10% is good. And then I'm going to hit save and close. Next, you're going to put here what you want the headline to be. In my case, let me pull up my other one so I can work smarter, y'all, because I'm actually just going to copy and paste from the one that I already have. But up here, you just want to put your main title or what you want your customers to know. So in this case, I'm going to do make elf season magical without the stress. So I'm going to copy and paste it here. I'm copy and pasting from the one I already created. Bam. And in here, you just want to put simple words, okay? Because this is just an opt-in. You don't want it to be too long and dragged to where they're having to read paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of stuff. You just want it to be simple and to the point. So in this case, I'm going to copy and paste what I already have for my verbiage. So copy and paste. And so for this one, it just says, running out of Elf on the Shelf ideas, subscribe below to download my free 7 days of Elf on the Shelf mini guide. It's packed with fun, quick setups to make your kids light up each morning. Perfect for busy parents who want to keep the magic alive without staying up all night planning. Okay, so that's what I have there. Now for here, this is the details that you're going to put for them to be able to subscribe, right? This is where you want to put whatever information you want to collect from the beginning. This could be name, email address, phone number. I would recommend all three of those to start. Definitely name, email, phone number. The reason why is because, of course, email, that's one of the givens that you have to put. Phone number is going to be great for you if you want to eventually start SMS marketing to be able to text your audience, right? So I would collect phone number. Birthday is also a good one if you are someone that's in the party space. The reason why is because futuristically, again, these people will be on your list. So as long as they want to be, they can always unsubscribe if they don't want to be on it anymore. But to start, that's a good one to have too, is birthday, because you can use this to actually send things like discounts, codes, freebies on people's birthday. You can do this using Mailchimp and automate that. So I would say collect that as well. So you're going to go here. You're going to go to the bottom right here. This is just telling you what to do. Mailchimp is telling you. So, of course, you want to delete any information that you don't need there. We'll delete that. Well, let's delete it now. So I'm not going to collect the details right there. So email address, we're going to do first name and last name. And here is where you can choose if you want it to be something that's required, right? Required is going to be a great way for you to, I always put required for the things that I'm adding because it forces whoever's subscribing to not skip that step. And if you're missing certain information, you won't be able to do certain things. So I put required. You don't have to. If you don't care and you just want the email to start, that's fine. But I would suggest putting required for the ones that you don't want to miss. Address we can skip because I'm not shipping anything out. This is a digital product. So we're going to leave that out because we don't want to do too much either. So that whoever's subscribing doesn't get, discouraged to not want to do it. So we're going to do phone number. And yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll do email address, first and last name, and phone number. So you can also put here if you want to do an interest group. So what that is basically you can collect certain you can add them to a group when you're creating your subscribers so that all the people who did the elf on the shelf, I can lump them in a group if I wanted to, right? That can be Christmas offers or whatever it is that you want to include for that group to kind of remind yourself of how the person joined to see what other things they might be interested in. So you can do that as well. For the button below, you can do words. So you can put whatever words you want here. For here, I put send me 7 days of elf ideas. Okay. And then for here, you're going to put what confirmation message they get once it's there, right? So here it could be success, you've been added to the audience, or your elf on the shelf freebie is on the way. Let me actually see what I put on here. Let's see. A I'm actually just going to put because it's going to take me too long to type all that. Let's put done your now I do need to say this because depending on if you have the free version or the paid version, if you have the free version, you're going to have to put the link right here for what they're getting. If you have the paid version, you can create an automation to where once they sign up, it automatically sends them an email. We'll save that for a different day. Because I don't want to give y'all too much today. But for now, since this is the free version, that I'm showing you guys because I want y'all to test it out. We're just going to do it here and add the link here. To add the link, you're going to want to save your document. In this case, what I just showed you guys was a PDF. I have it saved to my Google Drive, and I'm just going to copy and paste the link to add it here. So I'm going to put done. Or let's put, done. Click this link to snag your freebie. Or click the link below. Click the link. And again, you can say whatever you want to say to snag your freebie. You can also include other things here too. Like if you want to, you can say you've been added to our email list to have all to get first dibs on any information that we drop or whatever you want to put here. In this case, to keep it simple, I'm just gonna put done. Click the link below to snag your freebie, and I'm gonna put 7 days of that's the end. 7 days of elf on a shelf. Okay. And then I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to snag my link from my Google Drive. So I'm going to go to my Google Drive. I'm going to go to my freebie to copy the link. And again, it's going to be wherever your link is stored. In my case, is Google Drive. It's easier. So here, I'm going to highlight what I want to put the link as. And I'm going to click this link button right here and paste that link from my, there we go. Paste the link from my Google Drive. So once they click this, they're going to automatically get this message right here. Again, you can switch this up depending on what you have. So if you have the paid version, I would recommend just putting a message like, done, the freebie is on your way to your email. Thank you for subscribing, or whatever you want to put, right? And then it's going to automatically send them that. But again, we'll save that for another day. In this case, they'll automatically get it by clicking this link here. So I'm going to hit save and close. All right. Next, I'm going to go here to see what else I want to include. So with this, since this is them just now signing up, joining my email list, I'm going to delete these blocks because I don't want to include this. You can put about us if you want to, but in this case, it's not necessary. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Delete. For here, I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to make it match my design. Which is more of a green up on the shelf kind of thing. So let's go here first to edit this. So to edit your box, because I don't want the box to be yellow, I want it to be green. But before I do that, let me actually add the picture that I want to put. So I would recommend you, I'm just going to go here to the side, drag image and drop it here. I would recommend you adding a picture of what they're going to be getting so that they're able to, visualize it. So I'm going to go here, create, upload an image. Mine is already uploaded, so I'm going to go here, insert, bam. So that's kind of like what they'll be getting, the digital copy. And then here, I'm going to click on this box and go to style because you can change the color of that, the button. So I'm going to go here and choose green to make it match. Make this green. And then maybe we'll do our letters to be white. So text color from black to white. Of course, you could change the font too if you wanted a different font to switch things up. But in this case, I'm going to keep this font. I think it's fine. I'm going to save that. Okay. So now we have this. It's looking good. It's matching. And then here on the bottom, same thing. I'm going to edit this to be able to match a little bit better. So let's make this green instead of orange. Background. Why is this? Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay. So this is the background for this. Let's put this back with no color. I'm trying to change the background to here. My actual design. Let me save and close this. Style, footer. So I'm going to go to the footer and change that to my green color as well. Of course, with your social links, you can switch it up or add your actual links to your socials. So you want to just copy and paste your links. I don't have Twitter. I do have Instagram. You can copy and paste your links here to make sure that when they click it, that's what they're going to. Facebook, I love campus green. All right, so I'm going to save that. This here, I'm going to remove because I don't need that extra block right there. And this pretty much is good, y'all. This is pretty much good for our freebie. I kind of want to make this. I feel like it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's going to be, I don't think it's going to be this big when I go because I kind of don't need the footer to be. I think it condenses it because I'm looking at it now. It's not as big, but it doesn't really matter. So, bam. This is how it's looking. Once you hit preview, it's going to show you how it looks. Okay, so this is the preview of how it looks. As y'all can see, super to the point, cute for the person to just grab their freebie and what they need. That was the desktop version. This is the mobile version of how it will look. Okay, so now I can exit the preview mode and I'm just going to hit save and close. Save and close. So now I have everything here, y'all. So if you want to edit it, you can go to your your campaigns, that's where you'll see it if you want to be able to edit it. And then you'll just hit publish. I'm not going to publish it because I already have one published and I don't want to have duplicates, right? I just did that to show you guys. So I'm going to hit finish later and I'm going to go to campaigns. And as you can see, it's right here. I didn't even promote this, y'all. And so far, 20 people, 21 people already clicked it. 32 people visited. 10 people signed up to grab the freebie. That's crazy because I didn't even promote this and I thought I took it off of my link tree. So this shows you all the data of who's signing up and they automatically get added to your email list. Again, when they get it, it has a thing on the bottom if they want to unsubscribe, if they don't want to be a part of it anymore. So this is basically how you set it up. You'll go here. If I wanted to do any edits, I would just go here and hit edit to edit it or do anything. You can also replicate. So if you wanted to do another landing page to be able to do it, you can replicate and just switch up the verbiage to already have your layout and all of the good stuff. Okay, so let me go here to make sure I didn't miss any comments or anything. Okay, y'all are good. Does anybody have any questions about how to actually set it up? And then I'll show you guys how it looks once it's, well, yeah, let me do it. Let me show you guys how it looks. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it. I need to grab my charger because my laptop is trying to die. Drop any questions that you guys have. Let me grab my charger. Let me grab my charger. And again, this is a good option to get your email list started already. For all of the crafty sisters who have been procrastinating on doing this, just do it now. If you're in the holiday sales challenge, then I'm kind of forcing you to do it anyway. But if you're not, then make sure start. It's easy to start as you guys can see. All right, perfect. So now let me show you guys how it looks once they go in. So let's go here to which one is it? I think is this one. All right, let me know if you guys can see that. Let me know if you guys can see. So this is actually the live version of it that people can actually sign up for. So this is how it looks, as y'all can see, super easy. Put in the information here. Information, send me. As y'all can see, y'all see how it won't let you go on. So let me do put my old phone number. Send me the ideas, and in here it says access your free guide here. Once they click on it, they will automatically get the free guide. Okay. And then again, on this free guide, I didn't put the actual link to the Elf in the Shelf kits, but you want to put the actual link to whatever else you have to be able to offer to them. Mind you, sure, you can just start it and not have anything else, but you can always, upsell what you actually have for sale since this was a freebie. Okay. Simple and to the point. Does anybody have any questions? Because that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. I want to keep it short and to the point so that we don't drag it out. I'm going to come back on live after I get off of the call with my crafty sis. But does anybody have any questions? Was this easy? Was this easy? And are you going to start your email list today? Look, I'm not giving y'all no more time. Are you gonna start your email list today? Now knowing how easy it is. And again, you can do this with your website too if you have a website. But this is a good option because I have a lot of crafty sisters who don't currently have a website. And I just want to tell you, you don't have to be in a rush to get one until you're ready to have one. Sure, it's good to have and it's more professional if you do have a site that people can refer to. But if you're not at that point yet, that's okay too. You can still use things like this to make things, a little bit more automated for you. I have to catch the replay. I don't have a website, but would like to learn how to. Yes. So if you don't have a website, this is a good alternative to starting your email list. even if you do have a website and you don't currently have something in place to where you have an entire hub to, gather all of your contacts, this is a good place to start. And I always recommend Mailchimp because it's super user friendly for beginners and all the good stuff. Y'all saw all the details, all the how easy it is to basically get started and set it up. This was great information. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed it, Crafty Sis. I said I'm gonna have to do more tutorial because I'm like, it's so many things behind the scenes that we have to do as business owners. And some of the things, of course, in one live, it's hard for me to share everything in one live, right? So I said, I'm just going to break it up and I'm going to share as much information as possible, especially when it connects to different things. Like right now, we're doing our holiday sales challenge. And step day 3 and 4, day 3 was to create your opt-in freebie and set it up. Day 4 was to start your email sequence. So maybe tomorrow I'll come. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's typically Thursday, so not that won't be the subject for tomorrow. I'll come back on live to show you guys how to add your email sequence and what the value and benefit is of that. Because all of these different things are things that you should be incorporating as a business owner just to make things easier for yourself and to actually um, work smarter. Okay, work smarter, because if someone purchased from you once, then that means they're the type of person that's interested in what you have to offer. So if you're not right in front of them to let them know, it's going to be hard for them to know, right? If they're not scrolling or checking your page every day, it's going to be hard for them to know what you currently have available. So having an email list is a great way. You can literally send emails every day if you wanted to. Think about the places that you currently frequent and shop, right? When they got your email, they're always telling you about the deals, the sales, and things so you don't miss out. The same thing with your customers. You should be in front of them to let them know what you have to offer and so that they don't miss out on the great things that you have as a business. Okay. So, Leslie, thanks so much. I missed the beginning, so I'll go back and watch. Yes, Jade, it's going to be available on YouTube, the replay, okay? For you to be able to watch. I just joined late, so I missed it. Will this be available someplace else? Yes, the Crafty Lady, it'll be on YouTube, okay? The replay will be available on YouTube. Can I revisit this on YouTube? Yes. Why I just had here app. Not hearing everything you said. Oh, had a client. No worry, Crafty Sis Nubian Treasures. You can go to YouTube. The replay will be there. Now on YouTube, certain videos. So this is what I'm gonna say before I let y'all go. Go to my YouTube and binge watch as much as you can, because some of the videos, like the real detailed videos, they're only going to be available for people that's members on YouTube, because I got to give them a little more, right? Because they're paying to see more. So certain videos, especially ones like this, they're going to be only available for members soon. For now, they're still available to everybody. So go and binge watch while you can, okay? But if you do choose to become a member, I'm going to be doing member only lives and things like that just to go into more, details. So don't miss out, y'all. Thanks so much. I missed the beginning. I'll go back and watch. Yes, no worries. You can go back and watch the replay. So I will see you guys later. I have to hop off now. I have a call in 8 minutes. For those of you who haven't heard about the holiday sales challenge, I am challenging you to get as many sales as you want to get during this holiday season, especially as crafty business owners. There's so much advantage for us during this season. You could literally make so much if you set yourself up good. So the holiday sales challenge is meant to get your feet wet, even if you don't, you know, I don't know, but the challenge is meant to help you to be able to have a strategy that you can use not only for the holiday season, because I'm calling it the holiday season sales challenge, but this is actually something that you can incorporate. And those of you who are a part of it right now, you see that this is literally a marketing strategy that you can incorporate every single time you launch something new in your business or relaunch something in your business. So my goal is to kind of give y'all the information in a fun way to help to help motivate and encourage you to do it for your business while also helping you do the actual steps. So I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to see the sales that you guys are going to get this holiday season. Right now, we are on day 8. Today's day 8. So we have 2 more days left before we get into it, into actually, getting those sales. So if you are someone who struggle with getting sales, I recommend join the challenge. It's only $27 right now for you to be able to join and get your worksheets to be able to follow along and fill in the blanks to do all the actionable steps. Okay. I wish all of you guys the best of luck on your business journey. Stay tuned for part 2 of this, where I show you how to create an email sequence using Mailchimp. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye, ladies. And